I believe we're chasing the wrong enemy in a big problem that faces the country. As of late, there's been a lot of stuff going on involving kids and adults doing stuff with said kids they're not supposed to be able to do. There's so much shit going on involving kids. Maybe we got to start questioning the kids, bro. Okay, because we keep questioning these adults and nothing comes of it. It keeps happening. We got to start questioning these kids that are attacking our uncles, that are attacking our cousins. This is like a wolf in sheep's clothing or whatever. We're after the wrong guy. We got the wrong guy. We got to start questioning these kids, bro, because there's so much going on, and it gets to a point to where it's like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? Leave them damn adults alone. We gotta start interrogating these damn children. Dude, I just got hit with like a goddamn plague by Jesus. He was like, we cannot let this dude keep talking, bro. We gotta shut this dude up because God is in favor of these kids poisoning our elderly. We keep talking about, people are poisoning the youth. These kids are taking advantage of these full-grown adults, bro. It's the damn kids' fault. I swear to God, man. And I'm not saying that because I'm in court for this shit right now. I'm not saying it because of that. I'm not gonna change the pitch of this video. I hate fucking Mario! I hate Mario! I hate this! I'm suffering! I'm in pain! I hate doing this! I'm in pain! Why do I gotta keep playing this, dude? Anyways, I'm not gonna play this video in court and, like, change the voice using AI and be like, look, judge, look at this argument this very smart YouTuber brought up. I'm not in court for that. That would be weird. No! No, man! God damn it, dude! I thought I made it. But, of course, everything's got Diddy oil in this goddamn game. Everything's slippery. I don't even know why I would come back to this dog shit-ass game. Anyways, recently I've been drinking a mixture of lemonade and limeade. For all you porons, limeade is lemonade, but with limes. You know, I know poron, stupid people probably wouldn't be able to piece that together. That's like rich people stuff, dude. That's like the stuff that us rich elite drink now. We drink limeade. Anyways, yeah, recently I've been mixing those two, and it's quite a delicious drink. And I understand why, like, being gay is cool now. Lemonade and limeade together is delicious. I really am starting to get the whole gay thing. I didn't know, you could do unique things like this with food. And I'm just really excited about my lemonade limeade concoction. It's good. And I drink a lot of it. And it makes me feel good, too. When you're gay, you get to come up with cool shit like lemonade and limeade mixed. Oh, my God. I can't do this game, dude. Sorry to cut in here, but I got a couple of things I want to ask you guys to do. May you please like the video. It really helps the channel. Can you also consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed? And can you also use your hype points on this video? Now that Yes King is gone, I think Kababy Lame has got to step up to the plate, bro. We need another figure in the black community that is, going to do what Yes King did. And I think Kababy Lame is probably next up, right? We've been saying it for a while now, that Kababy Lame should get into gay corn. We've all been saying that. Just try to pound me, huh? Alright, Unc wildin'. Unc must have got some of that Diddy juice. Ain't that right? Yeah, we've all been wanting Kababy Lame to get into gay corn. I think he needs to step up for the black community. And he needs to fill some shoes. Because, man, we need someone to guide us once again. Because, yes, King, once again, he preached nothing but kindness. And I think Kababy Lame, he could do that. Because Kababy Lame's a man of many words. He speaks so much in his videos. And Kababy Lame just has the most entertaining videos on the internet. Honestly, I look up to Kababy Lame as if he was my father. I see him as a father figure because he's done so much for me, and he definitely deserves to have toys in Walmart. He needs toys in Walmart because he's uber talented. He's the most talented person I've ever met. Kababy Lame is a comedical genius, dude. And someone who actually comes up with funny jokes, such as, blaming the kids for meeting up with adults, which we got to start questioning the goddamn kids. It's not my fault that the kid lured me there, or I'm not involved in that. But it's the goddamn kids' fault, okay? People who come up with real jokes get punished, while people like that get to flourish because you fucking normie reeds will click like on anything. I don't know! I'm not playing a fucking water level! Get me out of here, dude! Yeah, plunder in the sunken ship. Come plunder my fucking ass instead of playing this. I'm not playing this, bro. Anyways, Kababy Lame, I challenge you, as you are the most talented man on the internet, to step up and fill Yes King's shoes, or Michael Willis Hurd, he's better known as, for your community. Even though you just got kicked out the U.S. That's the one good thing ICE has done. Okay, is kick Kababy Lame the fuck out the country, bro. He is not funny, man, and it's disgusting that someone like him gets to have a career in comedy. Put a mic in his hand, and you know what he's gonna do with it? He's gonna get up on stage, and the mic's gonna be sitting there in front of him, and he's gonna come out on stage, he's gonna do that stupid-ass hand maneuver, and he's gonna go, and he's gonna have like a little derp face on. Come on, he gets a fucking Fortnite skin for that? The internet is an unmotivating place, bro. Because if you're someone that's trying to make it on the internet, and you log on, and you gotta see that Kababy fucking Lame, and he says it in his name, he's lame as shit, is getting 1 billion views on a video, and I just described his whole shtick. That's all he does. That's all he does. I just described his videos. Dude, these snowmen are impassable. Oh, I figured it out. I figured out I got the sauce, twin. That's it. That's his whole video. That's all he does. I just tried to spin like in Mario Galaxy. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Mario. Just take your fucking time, dude. It's not like we have a creature approaching us. Let me set Mario up pretty scenic here. I have a pretty serious topic I want to ask you guys about. Do you think any Nazis ever stopped and thunk like, huh? Dude, I ain't got Rick on right now. You know what I mean? Like, how bad must that be to be doing all that shit and you ain't even got Rick Owens on? Like, they were dripped out than a bitch, but imagine instead of those big, like, boots, they had Geo baskets on. That's all I'm saying. If I'm going to be ordered around to do all this evil shit, you may as well at least, like, give me some Rick Owens. I got to look cool while I'm doing this shit at least. You know what I mean? And also, you look at it, it's like a missed opportunity by Rick Owens. What was Rick Owens doing, bro? You know that they were dying to get some goddamn Geo baskets on, bro. All Rick had to do was send a couple thousand pairs, and he's got the most powerful military in the world wearing his shit, bro. Brands got to start capitalizing on war. And they do. You know, obviously they do. But even more, dude. Whenever we go to war with China, dude, I'm telling you right now, the soldiers better be wearing fucking Geo baskets, or I'm not going to take them serious, dude. Because if I was a Chinese citizen, and a dude knocks on my door and says, hey, surrender now or we're gonna shoot you, and he was just wearing some boots, I would say, get the fuck off my property, sir. You ain't dripped out than a bitch. But if you had some Geo baskets on, maybe I'd reconsider. You know, if they had Geo baskets on, I think they could have got up to 12 million. They could have doubled them damn numbers. Not that I'm not advocating for that. I'm simply showing you the viableness of, you know, Rick Owens in warfare. They double your numbers. I need some Rick Owens in Mario because I'm terrible at Mario. Anyways, yeah, that was the big joke for this video. Was what if the in guys from Germany wore Rick Owens? That was the big joke. But still, that's better than anything Kababy Lame's ever done. Speaking of Germany is like low-key the Uchiha clan. And I had some guy comment the other day, and I know he's gonna get this far. He said, hey, can you quit talking about anime and go back to politics? Okay, I'm combining the two now. What are you gonna do? I'm not into anime. First off, I want to clarify. I'm not like a pedo, dude. I'm not into anime. I like Naruto and Dragon Ball. Instead of me watching, what do Americans watch? What is some stupid shit that like instead of watching Family Guy, I'm watching Naruto, bro. Okay, and I do watch Family Guy too. I had a troubling time in our lives. Me and my girlfriend had to move in with one of her relatives, and for some reason she had cable. So I began, you know, at night I would just kind of peruse the cable channels just because I was bored, and I figured out that Fox at this time had what is known as Family Guy Fridays, and it was just Family Guy for a whole night on Fox. First, I was like, haha, this is funny. I'm going to jokingly watch an episode, because at this point, I thought Family Guy was overrated. Because I thought it was like little baby shit. Then I began watching Family Guy on Family Guy Fridays, and low-key, my opinion has completely changed on Family Guy since Family Guy Fridays. You had to be there. This game, I just don't know what I'm doing. Quite frankly, I just don't know, like, what I'm doing. What I'm doing wrong, what I'm, trying to work towards. What is the goal of this game other than torture? Once again, some asshole's gonna comment, this game's for babies, and bro can't do it. Bro can't do it because this game's for babies. He's stupid, dummy, dum-dum. This shit is for scientifically endowed people, bro, okay? I'm a philosopher. I'm not a fucking scientist. I didn't even finish middle school, bro. Anyways, there's a lot of talk about stimulus checks hitting, and they're gonna be like $2,000 or whatever. Send that to Israel. I think the money should just go to Israel. Twin. You know what I mean? Like, on Chief Keef, or whatever you want to say, the money should go to... Chief Keef stands with Israel. Don't look up what Chief Keef is, like, accused of when it comes to crimes. It'll completely ruin your image of him. I don't even want to say it, dude, because Chief Keef just makes such good music, you just don't even want to believe it. But he was cracking Bad Baby when she was, like, 6, dude. Not actually 6, but, like, she was young as shit, dude. Like, there's just... man. Don't look up allegations next to your favorite person's name, dude. Chief Keef was our favorite person, because it's not a matter of, oh, this celebrity is good, so I'm able to look that up. Don't look it up, dude. We got people like, I think it's like Mark Wahlberg or someone like that. The one that played Robert Downey Jr. beating up little Vietnamese kids with sticks in bathrooms or something like that. Like, bro, don't look it up. You know, and people have their faults, okay? Chief Keef's faults are a little worse than other people's. I would honestly rather my favorite celebrity be beating up Vietnamese kids in a bathroom with a stick or some shit than, what he did. Bad Baby was like 12. I think Robert Downey Jr. is kind of in the clear, to be honest with you, because who hasn't done some shit like that? We've all done some shit like that. Also, I've climbed the mountain, and there's just nothing up here. Where is, like, the waypoints? Where is the shit pointing me to where I'm supposed to go? Once again, I need to hire somebody to just come and sit here with me and play this shit with me, because I'm not made for this. I'm made for this. I'm made for that, dude. I'm made for this motion right here on a pole. I'm not made to figure out these goddamn, pi formulations or whatever you want to say. Like these hyper electronic, hydraulic, mathematician, calculation, formulation, calculus, algebra, geometry, addition, subtraction type shit. I can't do this shit, dude. Well, we figured it out. We have a star now. Look at that. That's 2 stars, 1 video. That's like a world record for me at this point. The last Mario Galaxy video that I made, I didn't even obtain a single star. Speaking of two whatever, 1 something, was I the only one getting off to 2 Girls, 1 Cup? Dude, I was cranking it to 2 Girls, 1 Cup. It's something, hey man, probably keep that upstairs. You know what I mean? Don't let that out. Definitely don't go upstairs after death and tell Jesus about that, but Jesus already knows. Here's the thing about God and Jesus and all that. They were looking at us when we were 12 years old, and we were absolutely reeling on our shaft or whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Like, when you were laying in bed watching Stampy Longcat and meaninglessly cranking it, and just cranking it to 0 thoughts, and you would do that for like 3 hours and bust like 6 times. God was watching that, and we all did that. That's not a unique experience to me. I'm not the only one laying in bed meaninglessly cranking it while watching like Stampy Longcat and I Ballistic Squid. And for I Ballistic Squid, I believe that lines up. Once again, do not look up your idols. I Ballistic Squid was somebody that I thought was an amazing person. Let me do a quick Google search about I Ballistic Squid real quick. And that's why you got to be careful on the internet. Nothing, my ballistic squid did nothing. That's why, and that was the whole point of that. That I did not. That's like what's that called? Slander. I just slandered him. I'm sorry, Squid. And here's the thing, Squid. Because I know this is gonna get to Squid, dude. Me and Squid are like tight, bro. Yeah, Squid, dude. I assumed you were a good guy, and I was like, no way he'd do that. That's why I did it, and I was using that as a figurative thing to show that you can never trust the internet, because there's a lot of misinformation on there. That's why I brought it up, Squiddy. The real problem was a dude named Lee. It was that like that bear skin that was always running around with Stampy. He was the one doing it with kids or something. I don't know, man. I'm not tapped in with the whole like Minecraft pedo shit, you know? I condemn that. Okay, it's terrible, but I'm not tapped in with it. Okay, I'm not like I don't have like a notebook, with all of the Minecraft predators in it. I got a notebook that had God. Yeah. Oh my God! Are we shitting me, dude? How many? How many comically large fucking rocks did what asshole is setting those up? I got one notebook, okay, and the only thing in it is a 52-page essay telling my dad that I'm gay, and I just never gave it to him. It's still sitting back there. Okay, bro, who is setting these goddamn things up? Fucking He-Man? We got Hercules setting these goddamn things up. Who is able to pick up this large of rocks? Blue and red, blue and red, blue and red. Ah, it's Mario. You know what it is. Everything I do, I get cheated on. I get cheated on by Peach, and my brother's Luigi. Luigi. Ah, he wears a green hat, green hat, green hat. We're leaving that in. I don't care. That was maybe some of the most unfunny shit I've ever done, but we're leaving it in. You got to hear the black and yellow remix of like a Mario mix, dude. You got to hear it, bro. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it there. This video was kinda shorter than they've been recently. I'm sorry about that. But, I haven't really had enough time to charge up my Mangekyo Sharingan or whatever for, like, comedy. And, so it's going to be a little shorter today. I'm sorry. Make sure we're liking the video, subscribing if you've made it this far, using your hype points, and all that shit. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Sorry to cut in here, but I got a couple of things I want to ask you guys to do. May you please like the video. It really helps the channel. Can you also consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed? And can you also use your hype points on this video?